So today we're going to look at loss aversion. This is our tendency to try to avoid losing something. I'll tell you what, if I gave you $1 million, you're going to spend a lot more energy trying to keep that and not lose it than you would to go out and earn it. We don't like losing things. And I'll give you a great example. At Caltech University, they do an exercise with first-year students. They do what's called the $20 auction. And the professor comes into the room and he says, today we've got an exercise class and we're going to auction off this $20 bill. And he places it down on the table in front of the students and he says, here's 2 rules to the auction. Rule number 1, you got to bid in $1 increments. Rule number 2, the second place person still pays. Now when you hear that, the second place person still pays. So the bidding gets started and it's fast, it's furious, $1, $2, $3, we're at $5, we're at $6. Somewhere around $12, the students start falling off. And you tend to, by the time you're at 15, it's down to 2, maybe 3 guys. At $18, it's down to 2. And now I'm going to stop the story there and I'm going to just ask you to think about something. What do you think the most anybody's paid for a $20 bill is? I'll tell you the least that was paid, and at the end of the story, I'll tell you the most. The least that's ever been paid for a $20 bill is $37. What? Who in their right mind would pay $37 for a $20 bill? But think about it. We're talking about loss. You'll do more to protect something than to gain something. So what's going on here? What's loss and pain and pleasure happening? Well, as you get to $19, if I bid 20 for that $20 bill, and remember the second place guy's got to pay. So if you're at $19, you're going to be paying $19 and getting nothing. The $20 bids break even. They're neutral. Well, what are you going to do? Your brain tells you, hey, if I go to 21, then I'll only have to pay out $1. I'll get the $20 bill and I'll give $1. That's better than paying 19. So you bid the 21. Well, the $20 guy's thinking the same thing, isn't he? And he's going to bump it to 22 because then I'm only paying $2 instead of $20. And this goes on and on. So whenever we see something that is in our life that focuses in around loss, this mechanism triggers inside us and we start mitigating loss. You see it in other ways too, where people will ride a stock to the bottom thinking it's going to come back. Instead of listening to the advice of their broker saying, sell now, well, no, I'm down $5. I'm just going to wait and it'll come up and I'll lose less. And what happens? It goes down and it goes down and it goes down and you don't let go because you don't want to deal with the loss. Crazy powerful, right? You know it's true. You know the most someone's ever paid for that $20 bill was $370. That's the highest bid ever paid for that bill. True story. It can be checked out. So if you want to start having a little more control in your life, look at loss aversion and how it's affecting you. I'm John Marshall. This is Peak Performance Coaching. Go to www.peakperformancecoaching.live and learn how you can get more certainty in your life.